Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the Gaming Spinosaurus, here with a very different video, as you can tell. This is 2 mortgages worth of Lego. Yeah, 2 mortgages. Let's just say I can't get a house, but I have a Death Star. Now, this is going to be an unboxing and review of the Lego Death Star, one of the Lego sets that I've wanted all my life. You can probably tell from the laughing at my hilarious jokes. Josh is here cameramanning.
Wagwan,
lads. He will also be helping me build.
Remember our agreement, I'm allowed to cut 1 bit of tape.
Yeah, right, you can come cut the first bit of tape here. Okay, that knife should be good. Just cut that bit there.
I'm not going to ask why you have a murder weapon, but...
Fun fact, it's actually a Christmas present from my gran.
I'm just going to destroy the box, I think. There we go.
Okay, and now
I'm
the
so
final
clever.
bit of tape. So Josh guessed, me and Josh both guessed that there are
We
going to be 25.
haven't looked at this, by the way.
Yeah, I have literally not opened. I've had this for like 2 weeks, just sat in my room. Okay. Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, there's definitely 7 bags.
Oh
My god. Oh my god!
We get 25 bags, we didn't get boxes.
Right.
Well, Gaming Spinosaurus 99 ass reveal.
Oh my god. Well, I don't think that really counts as bags because I think there's like
Literally, are they instructions, do you think? Or?
10 bags.
Are there instructions in there, do you think? Or?
I think these might be big plates.
Oh yeah, that'll make sense.
This one's nice. It's gonna be a very long intro. I really don't care.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a very long video because it's literally just gonna be me saying about how amazing the deck is. Is there any instructions or anything else in there?
No, just cardboard. Also, this is Jack forgot to do it. Here is.
Oh my god!
The bottle. Oh my! That's a bloody novel.
It's an instruction manual. Look how little stickers. I mean, fair play for printing this many pieces.
I'm sorry. Literally. What the hell? My
This
god!
is thicker than Logan Paul. I meant Jake Paul.
Well in,
I'm
Jack.
sorry, Logan.
Well in, Jack.
I meant Jake.
Well in, Jack. Well, I mean, it's bigger than Jake Paul's cell bars.
Oh, hey! Because you see his house got raided by the FBI.
Yeah.
You should definitely check out the video that's going to be linked into the description, which
no.
tells you more about Jake Paul's house, FBI house raiding.
And that just, funnily enough, stars me and Jack.
Whoa, that's really weird.
What a coincidence.
Alright, I think this is like this is cardboardy.
Oh, I see the droids. I see the droids that weren't.
Yeah.
I see them.
Okay. Oh, there's more bags in here. Ah, so like each, I'm guessing, so I think there might be 10 different like
We're
sets
gonna be here a
of,
long bloody time.
yeah, this is just the opening, Josh.
Yeah,
Imagine, I think
by the time we finished opening it, we could have built a set.
we probably could have built like a few 5 of first battle packs, which I really want.
They're all out of stock now, aren't they?
I know, it's really annoying.
Yeah.
And also I have no money because I just spent all of it on a Lego Death Star.
I mean, but like...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gaining back the money very quickly via YouTube because of how rich and famous I am and all my ad revenue.
Yikes. Jack's actually selling sets on eBay, so if you want to buy some cool Lego sets, not the Lego Death Star though.
Oh my god, Josh.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna build it, this is my new bed. So I just counted and there are 39 Lego bags here, so me and Josh might be here all week. But yeah, we're going to get this built and then afterwards I'm going to spend 4 hours just staring at it, then I'll make a video. So yeah,
It's fine.
we'll see you guys in like 14 years when this is finally built.
Well, I probably won't be here, so it's probably my last chance. Subscribe.
To Gaming Spinosaurus 99. 1 day later, guys, and this is the Death Star. There is currently a few more pieces left, and I just wanted to record myself finishing off the Death Star because I felt that would be cool.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, I'm still here.
Josh has helped me build this. I want to thank him very much.
Yeah.
And he's given me a lot of motivation.
Yeah, we did. He did the odd number of bags. I did the even ones.
Okay. The Death Star turbo laser is done. Now, placing the final bit on the Death Star, making sure.
The roof, innit?
Yep. Final bit on the Death Star, boys. There we go.
Do you have any?
The construction of the Death Star.
Do you have any words,
I think
Jack? You want to say?
I want to thank my family. I want to thank my friends. I want to thank Josh.
Yeah.
And I want to thank all the people who happily got shot. Happily. So I could get the money to build this.
Fine.
Now, let's cut to the review segment. Lads, we're back and we're going to do an overview of the Death Star and its figures plus the one side build over there. We're going to start with the figures and right at the front. So the first figures we're going to look at is the two Death Star troopers. It's a quite a nice helmet mold, and then they both have the same head, which has an alternate face, which has got a slight smirk, and this one's a bit more serious. So yeah, pretty good figures, and they're both holding little short blasters. There we go, short little blasters. Moves on to the two Death Star gunners, who just have both, I think both have the same, yeah, both have the same face. No alternate face because they got these really nice helmets on, like really detailed. It's even that little mold there must have cost a bit extra, but it just adds to the immersion and it makes the figures, to be honest, look really, really good. Next, we've got the good old-fashioned Royal Guards, blackheads, the new nice soft capes, which aren't really very new. No back printing, which I mean, not really needed. It's a simple print on the front, but it's effective. Next, we're moving on to the big boy, Emperor Palpatine. A much more accurate face print. I know I'm going full Lego YouTuber for this one. And two faces, quite nice printing, and comes with the electric pieces. No lightsaber though, which I mean, he doesn't have a lightsaber in the movie, but like, I just want it, that gold lightsaber. And we've got the new Vader, unlike the dual on Bespin and the latest final duel set. No arm printing, but still a very solid minifigure. And of course, his helmet comes off to reveal his face. It's very good print. Personally, I think Vader's like a really, really good minifigure. So yeah, let's move on to the next row. First up, we got technically not a minifigure, but a small little mouse droid, who I think is really cool. Next, we've got an Imperial Astromech droid and the Death Star droid. The Imperial Astromech droid has a clear head, blue body. I think it's R2-D2 print, but on a different surface. It looks, yeah, it's the R2-D2 print on a different surface. No, it isn't. It's a completely different R2D head print and a different body print. So that's really cool. And the Death Star droid, quite a nice back printing, a lovely molded head. Quite a nice addition. And then we got Grand Moff Tarkin. Gotta say, love this figure, love this character. Slightly smirking expression on the back and a straight face on the front. Quite a nice torso mold with Imperial markings on the front. And then we've got the who me and my friend both believe to be the officer who gets choked by Vader. Again, completely different torso markings. Some bit of a back print. He's wearing a hat, so there's no face on the other side because the face wouldn't be covered up. Next. So yeah, a very good figure. Next we got this Imperial Navy officer. Very simple. Bit like the other two officers, but different markings on the front, which I still think is really cool. Quite a small detail, but quite interesting. And finally we got the two stormtroopers. Good old reliable. Normal Star Wars blaster, and of course, Angry Clone. Good old fashioned Angry Clone. Really good prints, really good helmets. As always, the Stormtrooper delivers. Now onto the Rebel figures slash good guy figure. First up we got Obi-Wan Kenobi. Quite a nice lightsaber. Good hairpiece. I gotta say, I know they probably would never do this. I kind of wish they continued this brown print around the back, because it does look very weird, the jump from these brown, this brown to this tan color, because it should be like kind of like robes. And apart from that, very good print. And there's a bit of an inconsistency between this color and that color. This color is much brighter. But apart from that, a very solid figure. Next, Chewbacca. I don't know if they'll ever be able to get the perfect Chewie face. They are, because apart from that, it's all good, but it's always the face that looks a bit weird to me. And we've got this amazing stud shooter bowcaster. If you don't know how a stud shooter works, I don't know. You just pull down on this, and it fires a stud. Incredibly fast. It's an incredibly good stud shooter. But yeah, overall, a solid minifigure. Next we've got Princess Leia. Very good torso print. No leg printing, which I don't really think was needed. Back printing, alternate face. Their hairpiece is perfect. I don't think they could do a better job. Very good figure. Next we got the Stormtrooper disguise Han. He's wearing the Stormtrooper armor, the same print as the normal Stormtrooper, just with his face, and his perfect hairpiece as the helmet as well. I've always found that if it only comes with two Stormtroopers, but if you just put the helmets on the Han and the Luke, technically it's 4. Next up is the base Han. Very nice printing, same headpiece as the Stormtrooper Han Solo. Back printing. I still think this color and the arm color and the torso color is still kind of off there. But apart from that, very good minifigure. Next we've got Return of the Jedi Luke. Lovely print. Love the fact that he's got black hands. A bit of back printing, no leg printing, I don't think it was needed. And the face has, I think it's double-sided? Yeah, we've got this serene face and a slight smirk. And of course it comes with his iconic green lightsaber. I do love the lightsaber pieces, they're just perfectly coloured. Next we got Stormtrooper Luke. I think he has, I think he has the same headpiece throughout the entire yeah, he's got the same headpiece, he's just wearing the Stormtrooper armour. Again, I think the hair, I think this is the best hair they've had for Luke. I don't think they can do better. And then finally we got the Tatooine Luke. Again, same hair, same headpiece. Very good printing on the body and the legs. And finally, we got the last two figures, R2-D2 and C-3PO. R2-D2 looks perfect as ever. I don't think they can improve him. And the C-3PO is very well done as well. Very good printing, very detailed printing. And yeah, it just looks really good. So that's it for all the figures. Next, we're going to move on to the side build. Yeah, the only real side build that comes with the Death Star is this TIE Advanced, which is Vader's TIE Fighter. As you can tell, quite small, and there is actually a feature on Death Star that this goes into. You can open up the cockpit, and yes, Vader can fit inside, if you just give me a sec. There we go, you can fit Vader inside with his cape on. He does have his cape on there. And he, I've got to release that. And then you can close it up. One too far forward. Oh, you got to put the arms down. Then you can close it up, and bam! Pretty neat, isn't it? I think it is anyway. But yeah, really good small side build. I think it fits quite well. It doesn't seem that awkward or weird. Yeah, I just think it's a very solid side build. Fits very well with the Death Star because, of course, in The New Hope, Vader does indeed don the TIE Interceptor. TIE Advanced even. It's a TIE Advanced. Yeah, definitely is. Next, we're going to be moving on to the big boy. The thing you've all been waiting for. The Death Star. And instead of starting at the top, I'm going to do something different. And start at the bottom. I'm having to use my phone for a bit of light here because it is very dark. But this bottom floor is literally just a small maintenance floor. So we got a few, not very much space for figures. A bit, you can just about squeeze a figure in. There's a few small barrels, a few, just turn this. Few small barrels. You can pose a figure in here, and there is access to the lift, which we will be seeing later. But this is very awkward to get to, so there's not very much there, so we're going to move on to the actual interesting stuff. Starting off here, you probably recognize this room as the room where Luke and Leia jump the gap across. It's very well recreated. It goes across 2 floors, making it technically the biggest floor in the Death Star. It's very well utilized. If you just give me a sec. And yes, you can recreate it. It probably can be done a bit better. But yeah, you can see there is, but it's a very loose connection. So if knocked, it can easily just come off. But all in all, this is a very good room. Now I'm going to move on to this little maintenance room with a little crane, which is a really interesting crane. I love it. Look at that, really cool. And then the little weapons rack in the back, and also access to that main lift I keep mentioning, along with the stair access to this over here. Stair access to this over here. And also on this floor, one of the coolest features I think, we just prop that up here. Oh, wrong way. A little lift that goes from here to the landing bay, which I really like. I think it's an awesome little feature. It just adds a bit more to the set and makes everything feel a bit more interconnected. But now we're going to move on to the next section of this. Now this, I think, is one of the coolest. I'm going to pop it out. So it is just a small little room connected to the other, to the cargo place. But to this build itself, the little cannon is so cool. It's very small, as you can tell, but it's quite, I think it's really well built. And I love it. There's 2 seats for your Death Star gunners. Bam! Look at that. I just think it's a really neat little build. It's a pain to put back in though. But next, we're going to move on to the next section. The next segment is personally one of my favourites. Okay, there you go. So first off, yes, it is the trash compactor room. But first off, there is a little the trash compactor creature. There is a little build, as you can see down here, hopefully. There's a little stand there where this stands up and it if you just give me a second. So it appears as if its head is popping up over there. And of course, the second coolest feature about this thing, if we go down, you see that red little thing. If you push that in, if you push that in, the walls of the trash compactor close. And the other cool thing is, pull it out, the walls also. The other cool thing is there's a bit of trash in it, and if you position the trash right and you close this, it won't close. Which I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I just think it's a really cool feature because it just adds more creativity. And now another feature is in the other room, but it is connected to this, so there's a sliding door which accesses the elevator again. It's quite a nice little door, very interesting. And now we're going to move on to the final part of this floor. Final part is this little tractor beam room where Obi-Wan disables the tractor beam. Small, I just think it's a quite nice little addition. So the cool thing though is, we pull this lever here out, the blue beam goes, which is what happens in the movie, of course. I just think that's just so neat, because if you don't want to use it, you can just keep it like this and it looks quite accurate to the movie. But if you do use it, it just adds tons more display value. But now we're going to be moving on to the upper floor. We're going to start in this little ship docking area here. Firstly, it has access to the cargo room through this awesome little lift here. I still love this so much. I'm never going to get over it. Such a smooth mechanism, but we're on this bit. Secondly, if you go up, this hanging thing can move. Now you're probably wondering, what does this hanging thing do? Well, you position, it holds Vader's TIE Advanced, and you can move it a bit. Out. Also has access to the elevator back there. Also in this room is a few little cargo containers, the window into the Emperor's throne room, and of course a little door here. Now this is the door where Obi-Wan and Vader fight, but it's also got a cool little feature in the opposite room. If you pull this, it slides open. Then you can close it using the same mechanism. We'll see that mechanism when we move on to the next room, which is the turbo laser room. First, let's move in on this little control panel up here. It's got a few quite nice printed pieces, a few stickered pieces. No, those are all printed pieces. And of course, that knob controls this door. No access to the elevator, and there's a little ladder up to the main control point. Now the real reason this room is cool, before we move into that actually, there's a little control room there. But yes, the real reason this room is very cool is this laser here. Now if you grab this turret up here, firstly you can move it around, but this knob here has another use. You can raise and lower. You can like change the angle that it's sat upon. You can see there, as you lower the knob, as you move the knob even. Giggity. That was for you, Josh. That thing, that little swivelly thing spins, which raises and lowers this. I think that's really cool. Now the dish radar thing itself is also really cool. Of course, if you wanted to, you could remove all these laser bits so it looks like it isn't firing. I can't be bothered to do that. Now we're going to move on to the next room, the little prison cell block detention center area where Princess Leia is kept. First, we've got this quite nice little control panel area. We have a repeating pattern of stickers and this little speaker system thing that Han talks into in the movie. Now, the cell block area itself has a few quite cool features. Because you got that little, I forgot to show this off. This little medical droid, I think it is, or more accurately, torch droid. We have this little access here, which is really cool because if you turn this knob, it opens something. Now, where does this lead to? Well, if I grab my Luke, which is the closest figure to me, you drop them down there. Hold them, Luke, drop them down there. You drop them to the little trash compactor. Another neat feature that isn't 100% necessary, just adds to the playability. Now over here is the place where Princess Leia is kept. It's just got it's quite a small area. It's got a little bed. There's a door over here which opens like this, and of course down the hallway they use a sticker on the end of it to give the impression that there is more down the hallway. And then there's a little thing to pull off there, which gives you better access into the prison cell so you can set a few more figures up. Now we're moving on to my final and favourite room in the possibly favourite room in the Death Star, the Emperor's Throne room. So we got the little, over there we got the access to the lift, we got the Emperor's seat, and a little, the two little, I don't know what they're called, electronic things behind him, a nice smooth stairway. Now the Emperor's seat does indeed swivel, and there's a little window piece beside it which does lead into the dock area. Now there's more cool features though. So say for example you put a figure resting slightly under, say there, yeah, we'll put a figure there. Then you can knock this down and have the figure fall. As you can tell, there is a hole which goes down into the area we saw earlier, and you can drop a figure, say for example Emperor Palpatine, put lightning bits in and just drop them down, which is really cool. But yeah, that's it for this room really. It's probably one of my favourite rooms and I love it quite a lot. We're on the final floor now. This is the little meeting room we saw in A New Hope where Vader chokes the officer. This is loosely sat on and there is a bit of storage area down there. I usually use that to store Luke and Han's hair when they've got the Stormtrooper helmets on, because I think that's just a neat place to keep all the pieces together. All these chairs swivel. There's quite a few chairs. The set itself only comes with 3 officers, which is slightly annoying, but you know, they can't come with loads of officers. Next, we're going to swivel this around, which I've been doing a lot of. And we're going to move on to these little cannons. Now, down in the Emperor's Throne Room, there's this, which moves both the cannons from side to side, and each cannon has a little knob here that can move its elevation up and down, which I think is really, really cool. You can also just move this, you don't have to move the knob. But yeah, there's not really too much to this one, but I don't think there needs to be too much for this one. Next up, we have this little droid fixing room and this knob, which will become apparent to us later. We've got this little tray, which contains, right, let me get this open. It's hard to open these with one hand. Got a tray which just has a few spare blaster and a control detonator thing. I just put that in the bin there. Got a thing, we got the a bed that flips up, and this knob controls the Vader's advanced dock. Over here we've got a little magnifying glass and some tools and whatever this is, I don't know. Now the final room of the Death Star, except the elevator of course, is these little control pods. Now this controls the laser dish thing, and over here you have a little targeting system. Now you can either put Alderaan on or this little targeting array, which I think is really cool. I can't fit that in, but yeah, that's going to be it for the Death Star. Oh wait, no, it's not going to be it for the Death Star. I've got to show you the elevator. Yep. If we pull this little knob here, you can begin to see this little elevator moves up. Ooh, right to the top. It can access all floors, and then if you just let go of the knob, there's no locking in place, so it will just fall down. I do want to say, if you want to move the Death Star, like pick it up by the bottom, which I wouldn't really recommend, it's quite heavy, and the only real place you can pick it up is right by the bottom. The elevator is attached by this string, and there is a lot of string on that, so that elevator will just fall out the bottom because there's nothing stopping it. So keep that in mind. But yes, what do I think of the Death Star in total? Well, I can honestly say this is probably my favourite Lego set ever. As a child, I wanted the original version because I had the Lego Star Wars Visual Dictionary. I wanted the original version, and I remember when it first retired, I was heartbroken. So when I saw this new version up, I knew I had to save up to get it. And I think I bought it at the right time, because there are rumours going around that this will be retiring this year. There we go, guys. That has been my unboxing and overview of the Lego Death Star. So as I've already mentioned, this is probably, let's be honest, it's my favourite Lego set ever. It's perfect. I don't think there's any way this could be better. I'm probably looking at that as through slight nostalgia or excitement, or like honeymoon goggles, because I haven't had it for very long. But I love this Lego set. I think it's a complete package. It really is. And I don't think I could improve it. I don't think there's any way you could improve it. This thing is glorious and I love it so much. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please do smash like. Subscribe for more content. If you do subscribe, be sure to hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I upload. I've been the Game Spinosaurus. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye now.